Great, I think we are once again live. Microphones on, and hopefully you can hear what Tampere is discussing. I think you heard it already before, but anyway. Yeah, welcome to this week's episode of Forgotten Roles, where few nerds are playing Dungeons and Dragons online.
Not online.
Well, we
are
are
not
playing
Dungeons and Dragons online because that's a different game.
Yeah, it's a different game, but we're online and we're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
We are playing live.
Kind of. Through the internet. Most of us. Currently. Anyway. Further ado. Once again, let's go to the last week's game. Okay. Kamos got kidnapped the day before. The game before. You started to venture off into the forest and try to track the creature. I think we didn't establish it yet, but it's a Trider. One of you already said it in the last game. Goddamn meta players. Ventured off to the forest with Diab's owl's help tracking, and you stumbled upon a small bird-like creature that seemed to be able to somewhat talk. Kind of. And, well, you agreed to go with this bird-like creature who introduced him into some kind of a rustling leaves sound. And, well, you managed to catch the person or the Trider who kidnapped Kamos, and you even took a glimpse of him for a while. You started the battle, and quite quickly the Trider escaped from your grasps, kidnapping Kamos. You wrecked the Trider's home. Around you, flames soaring on the ground. Few trees already caught the fire from the flying embers, and you managed to, for a while, few minutes, to jump between the trees, between the branches, and try to follow the Trider, but no avail. All of you dropped to the ground, and around you currently are embers. The ground is somewhat burning, not hurtfully though. It's getting slowly harder and harder to breathe though.
Oh snap.
And the fire is spreading.
Is there wind blowing?
Not really. And no sign of the creature anymore.
Are we all down on the ground?
You are all down on the ground, I believe. It took you, all of you, some time to drop, but with Diab's feather fall help, you managed to get to the ground without any issues, without hurting yourselves.
Everyone dampen a cloth and put it on your face. Don't inhale the smoke. And let's try to follow the last known direction where the creature went with Kamos.
That sounds like a plan. And Diablo takes he should have a piece of cloth in his backpack, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Do I have a water skin?
If not, there are other ways to get it damp also.
We are not busy.
Morgrat takes some water skin and damps his beard, and then I will bind it to my ears on top of my mouth.
It does nothing.
You haven't seen my beard. It's huge, bushy. It's perfect gas mask.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I take my water skin and dampen my cloak's hood. I wrap around my beak in a fashion that, well, protects me from the smoke.
Okay. So you start following the last known location of the Strider and venture off.
Hopefully get out of the burning forest.
Okay. Are you searching for tracks or are you searching for something else? I need something specific if you are trying to follow it. The Strider was jumping between the trees, like almost 100 feet above you.
Blood. We stabbed it a few times. I hope there's blood.
True. Okay.
Yes, I do remember hurting it, so it bled.
Yeah, you would. Okay.
Let's try to find the trail.
Investigation, please, all of you. With disadvantage because the ground's on fire.
Oh.
Eight.
Mm, 19.
With disadvantage.
Yes.
He's a quite intelligent dude. 13.
9.
Okay, Tia, you are able to see kind of a between the leaves that some burned leaves are a bit darker than the others, and some leaves haven't burned at all because there's some kind of a black, mushy, like blood-like substance on the leaves.
I point the direction where I saw that kind of leaves and start heading that way, hoping the others will follow me.
Okay. Good job.
Morgan is kind of blinded by all that smoke and coughing away, and I'll follow you. Clearly seems to know what you...
Yes, Diabra seems to know what he's doing, so following him.
Okay, so you go. You follow the tracks for a good half an hour. You manage to get the past of the barrier that's been kind of burning slowly further and further, leaving the burning grounds behind you. The smoke still is an issue though. All the forest's starting to dwell with some smog and fog. But yeah, tracking the trails.
Any sounds in the forest?
Perception, please.
10?
No birds, no critters. Just behind you, you can hear the burning.
Slowly burning.
Yeah,
Crackling. Or does it crack?
it does crackle.
Are we still able to track the creature by the blood trail?
Yeah, you are. The tracks are getting a bit thinner though. Not that obvious to find anymore, but looking above you, maybe send your owl. Was it Terran?
Teran.
Terran.
I was about to ask Teran to fly above us and look for the creature or any tracks
Yeah.
related to it.
Hesitantly leaves your shoulder as the rider creature shot it once or twice, but still manages to find the tracks above you.
And I asked Teran to basically follow the tracks, but if Teran sees the creature, or that it should back away immediately
Okay, you-
and come back to me.
Just lost all your voice.
Did our JBL die?
Probably yes.
Great.
Yeah,
Nice.
we need to change.
Now it's on again. If it dies again, the battery's out, but... Okay, what did you say?
Technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Please wait.
We need a technical difficulties disclaimer because it happens every game at some point.
Yeah, like
Now it's
that.
dead.
Some overlay.
Just a moment.
Something like I fell on the floor or something.
We need to get rid of one of our cables.
Ota Jonas. Starburst.
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 And now we are able to hear you.
Hey.
We are back.
So sorry.
Okay, great. What did you say?
Just a moment.
In the middle of town.
Just filled his mouth with
Yeah. I asked them to follow tracks, but if Ram sees the rider, he should back away immediately and come back to me.
Okay. Yeah.
And if Ram is able to track the creature, we'll follow him.
Yeah. Anyone else wants to do something meanwhile?
Which direction are we heading? Further north or?
You gather during the half an hour that you're going north, deeper into the forest.
Yeah, I should always know which way is north.
Yeah,
Because
you are.
mine-
Yeah, you're pretty much facing north all the time.
Okay.
Forest grows thicker by time.
Any rivers on our way?
No.
Okay.
What do you want to do with the information?
Just looking for some forestry thingies.
Okay.
If there's no rivers, then no can do.
Okay.
We'll keep following Theram's lead.
Yep. At one point, takes you another hour to do so. You managed to find a spot where there's even more blood centered at one point, as if the rider was stopping for a while. It was quite heavily wounded
I hope so.
when he left. And again the trails continue. It continues a few times, happens here and there, and the kind of a between those times it's always shorter and shorter, like 1 or 2 miles, then suddenly just a few hundred meters, and then just stops, continues, stops, continues, stops.
Does it seem like he's looking for something, or he's just catching his breath because of the heavily wounded?
Intelligence, please.
8.
Can't tell.
Can't tell.
Can't tell.
Can't tell shit. My intelligence is poor.
Well.
Can I make out how long the creature has been when he was last on the spot? I mean, is the blood getting dry?
It's pretty wet all the time.
Okay.
Since the beginning already.
I think we are getting closer. It's stopping more often.
I agree. For a moment there I thought that Kamos was gone. We need to hurry.
Yeah, let's keep up the paces if everyone is okay.
Yeah. And you do so.
Oh, something big is coming.
Probably a Trinder capital.
Well,
Barely on the map.
Okay, it's just trees at this point. The web camera cannot pick everything up currently, but Tiab can, not Tiab, but Tal can. Oh, you did. We can see the characters. Okay. Behind one tree, 20 or 30 or 50 feet further from you away. Don't move them too much.
No. Just spacing that
Yeah.
all trees can be seen.
Design.
Yeah. Now it's on the screen.
Yeah.
Don't kill me.
Yeah. You can see that there's one larger tree in front of you, and there's clearly something visible behind it. Looking into it, few bigger spider legs just laying still.
Seems that it hasn't seen us, right?
I point at Tiab, make a small sign for a bird, and that way.
Yeah. So you could sneak to it. Maybe stealthily.
You wanna try?
Yes.
Okay.
I point myself, point the creature.
Great.
Morgran was just going to charge at the beast, but he just noticed Carl's clever hand maneuvers.
I guess.
Okay, stealth.
Yes.
And I'll bind my beard down again.
Yes, obviously I also have taken the cloak of my beak at this point, but... Come on, what is this? 9!
9.
Yeah.
As you break a twig. No movement. Do you continue?
Can I stealth again?
No, not really. As you go.
I stop.
The leaves are rustling quite hard at your feet.
Yes, I totally can see the irony in my head.
Yeah. Me too. Okay.
Tiago, when he's sneaking and making a hell of a lot of noise, Tiago is like the curiosity that he's trying to get its attention and
As I stop, I turn around to look at my mates. Like,
Deborah is flailing furiously, telling us to leave the stock. And as I do that, I ask Teram to circle around the tree, but as high as possible,
Okay.
and to and tell him that if the creature is not moving, to stay above it, but if not, and come back to me.
Okay. Are you going to do it stealthily or just go?
Stealthily, yes.
Yeah. There's a different
Well,
flying
yeah.
like and just
Do I get an advantage because owls, others are silent?
That's
true.
I
Yeah.
could-
Yeah. Yeah.
that's
True.
true.
Yeah.
real life applications.
Yeah. Yeah. Clever usage of real life.
Biology.
Yeah.
cool.
Let me check. How good is the owl sneaking?
And then he doesn't even fly, he goes on the ground and
19.
19. Okay. Therum starts flying, circles back for a while, lands next to rustling leaves, and gets on the ground and just walks and looks at you. No sounds. Zero sounds, and starts flying again.
I do insulting and movement to the bird.
Yeah. And
yeah,
start
flipping the bird.
Yeah.
Flipping the middle feather.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Therum starts flying again, and takes a while as it circles. Um, 15 to hit on Therum.
Mm-hmm. I think it hits.
I think so too.
I'm dead.
Well, fuck.
Okay, it takes.
If it hits it, then it has one hit point.
Oh right, it's 15 something.
Oh,
A
shit.
bit above. There's poison damage also. So, an arrow somewhere. You are not able to recall it, but just pierces through Therum, and it kind of falls for a while until it dissipates into the wind. After a while.
Yeah, Zebra
Do we see
says-
this shit happening?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you see Therum falling.
Yeah, I make a sudden.
He's point slowly backing back to the guys.
Zebra is sort of deadpan and just says, well, I guess that means that the creature is not dead.
I make a dash. Can I make a dash?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Or it might be
Yeah.
a trap. There might be
Is
more.
it 70 feet or something?
You can
Not
count
even
it.
that much.
You can count it like tap 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 tap. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Get
I
one.
do a crazy baseball slide like.
Okay, you bury yourself into the leaves
Yeah.
as you go.
Zebra takes few steps behind the nearest tree also.
I don't know what rustling leaf is doing, but he made.
I was backing up. I was backing up to
Uh,
the boys.
Even further.
All the trees. Yeah, I hide behind the tree also.
This one?
That tree. Yeah, well, yeah, that tree. Good. Yes. Thank you.
Morgan tries to see if there's any movement in the forest before him.
Okay, perception.
20. Not natural though.
So you are looking for any movement.
Any movement besides the legs. I'm kind of worried that this might be a trap. There might be more of them.
Now that you said it, you look at the legs, you look all around them, and just for a brief moment you think about, yeah, the legs definitely are moving. Oh wait, they're not moving at all. But nothing else.
Who was close to me? Who's behind that?
There is Tiap and rustling leaves.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I'll go to them and I'll whisper that I'm suspecting that this is a trap. The legs are not moving at all.
It's a trap.
You are
I think we should circle around and get the lay of the land.
Rustling leaves opens his beak and whispers out, "It's a trap!" With a weird sounding voice. Don't know where it's from, but sounds serious.
Is it a more grunnish voice or something between a bird and a dwarf?
Sounds like a kind of, if you would have a fish and it would have human legs, would be a humanoid. I don't know. Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that existed.
There is no certainty where the sound is.
Game master taking furiously notes.
How there is fish people.
Akbar confirmed.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to imagine that sound. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I start furiously pointing, like, well, not furiously, but like you guys can see, I start pointing at Albat, like, if you can catch my drift here.
More grand nods.
Zebra seems puzzled.
I'm peeking behind the tree. What can I see?
Okay. Just in front of you. An arrow lands.
I hope I can catch a sight who
Perception.
fired it.
Yeah.
That's 21.
21. Somewhere off the distance, like here. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, pretty far. Like, pretty far. You just could see the arrow kind of silently pass through the air and just hit next to you, almost to the head. There.
Too close for comfort. I back away a bit.
Okay.
And
Meanwhile, Morgan whispers to rustling leaves. Even if you did some noise there earlier, are you a good sneaker? Could you maybe scout a little ahead?
I know.
Another stealth if you want to go stealthily.
Well, roll for stealth.
roll the one.
19 plus 5, so 24.
Okay, where do you want to go? The two spider legs you are able to see are
here.
I tried to mark it with 1d4.
Okay, so can we see the arrow that came?
You couldn't. You would be
Okay.
obscured by the trees.
Okay, so yeah, so that's, I'm thinking of sneaking there.
Okay. You quite silently, without rustling the leaves, get behind the tree.
Okay, can I see anything?
Do you want to take a peek?
Well, I'm at stealth, so sure.
Okay. Just a moment. Yep. Take a peek.
Perception.
Yep.
Damn it. It's 9.
9. You take a quick peek behind the tree, and you still see from that point one of the bigger spider legs.
Oh, okay. And it's not moving. Totally. Okay. Can I see these guys at all?
You can see Morgan looking behind the tree.
Turn around to him and go. Okay, so going forward.
Sacrifice the bird people. Okay, next tree, please.
Can I go to the next tree?
Are you going here or are you going around
No, to the other one.
Huh?
The one with the line. Yeah, that one.
Oh, you're gonna die.
Okay. So, you get there. 23 to hit.
Oh! Okay, so wait, how did it work?
I think it hits.
It just hits.
Yeah, it does hit.
Yeah. As you get behind the second tree, you lean your back against the wall, and suddenly you feel a stinging pain to your side. An arrow just hits somewhere between your rib cages. And you take... That's the wrong die. 6 plus 3, 9 plus 3. 12 points of damage.
Oh.
Yeah, that hurts.
Good. Okay, so from which direction does the arrow come from? Head or...
Looking at the arrow, pretty much from...
Your back is against the tree, so it hits your right side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So... There.
Okay.
Did Morgan see this?
You wouldn't. You have trees in front of you.
I was kind of looking at where Russell was going.
Well, okay. You could, if you were on the right side. Perception. Perception.
17.
Yeah. You did. Way further. Like, way further. You see... yeah, you see rustling just kind of give a little.
Okay.
I will kind of charge behind the tree, using a dodge action if I can't, raising my shield to protect me, and I'll try to charge to Rustling, protect.
Okay, Rustling, do you do anything?
Can I move to the side of the tree where I can, where the arrow? Wait, yeah, to the side of the tree where I guess the arrows can hit if I can like see where it came from. So
Yeah, you could
the
figure it
blind
out.
side
So
of the
yeah,
arrow.
behind it. Great.
Yeah.
Okay. From this point, you would be able to see at the tree where the spider creature's legs are.
Oh, yeah.
You probably
So-
look.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
Well then, let the secrets be told.
Okay. There are two bigger spider legs just attached to the ground, like, and nothing else.
Yeah.
That crazy bastard.
I gotta give him credit. That's a nice job.
You're like, I approve this. You got me good. How silly.
Yeah. What you up to? No spider here.
I'm up to moving more.
Okay. So you do not know that yet, but
Yeah.
yeah.
But I stand up,
I know what you're doing.
run behind this tree, and dive again.
Yeah. As you start doing so, 9 to hit.
Nope.
Yeah. As you get up, just bolt to the next tree in front of you. You can hear something go past really quickly, but don't even see it.
Dodge the bullet there.
Yeah, and you get to the tree.
Yeah. I scramble a bit forward and probably see rustling leaves, maybe? I don't know.
Mm.
My passive perception isn't that high. So,
Yeah.
if he's still stealthy, no way, Jose.
Yeah. From that point, you would be able to see him if he's here.
Oh, okay. Do you look really hurt? Oh yeah, you're holding an arrow like yeah.
Sad little bird sitting under a tree, like.
Ah, it's okay.
Yeah, sure.
Morgan is advancing with his shield up towards Rustling.
Okay.
Kind of thinking about that dodge action there.
Okay.
Going forward, my shield raised.
Yep, no problem. No arrows coming at you.
Can I check if it's like, is the arrow deep? So it's like, can I check if it's badly hit or?
It's halfway there.
Okay, yeah. So probably not a good idea to take it. Just gonna leave it there.
Okay. Great.
No.
Sticking at your side.
Yeah. As you breathe, you can feel the stinging pain. It's close to your organs.
Ooh. Can I heal it?
Yes.
Very good. Then, for my own sake, I will do. Oh wait.
While he's doing that, I would like to move to the same tree where Morgan is currently at.
Okay. Where are you at?
Yeah.
There. Yeah. Which way? From upwards or downwards?
Upwards.
Okay.
If I hear him coming, I'll try to protect him.
Yep. 19 to hit.
It hits.
I knew, just had to ask. 6
Before
plus.
before it hits, I would like to cast shield on myself as a reaction.
It's kind of a surprise, so you wouldn't be able to know that it's even coming. So it would hit you before you kind of can react. Unless you throw good perception.
Let's see.
Let's say 10 plus.
I guess
You have seen us
failed
getting
that.
hit, flying arrows everywhere.
Yes, 6.
6, yeah, no.
Aye.
Just at the moment as it already strikes you, kind of lift your arm to cast, but probably won't do so. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to know that the strike was coming, so no armor. Okay, and you take, what did I say, 6 plus 1, yeah, 7 points.
Okay. Okay, so I cast your own wounds. I will be needing the 8.
Okay.
Can I ask where can I see my spell casting modifier? Ability modifier? Is it?
Cure wounds.
You just need to throw 1d8,
Yeah.
and its modifier comes from you are a druid, right? So wisdom modifier.
Spell should show it
Oh,
if you like.
So first level cure wounds.
And
Yeah,
you can
cure
see your spellcasting modifier when you open your spells bar.
Yeah.
yeah. So it's
1d8 plus your modifier.
+3. 11!
Okay.
Ooh,
great.
you're almost full health.
How much was the damage? 12.
I took 6. No.
It was 12,
Oh.
yes.
Okay. You touch yourself around the area. Not like that, yeah, not like that.
Don't be a perv.
Yeah. You touch yourself and you around the area where you were hit, and the arrow slowly starts to as it drops, and the wound closes. You are almost at perfect condition.
Oh, that's nice. Deep sigh.
You're able to breathe without pain.
Yes.
So,
At
what's
this
next?
point, Morgan grabs the arrow sticking from Diabrar, and I cut the shaft as many times in the battlefield, and I say to Diabrar, "Stay behind me." I'll start again to move forward toward rustling with my shield poised up.
Okay.
And Diab follows, trying to position Morgan between him and the direction that the arrow came from.
Okay. Great.
Where did the arrow come from? Which direction?
With that perception, you wouldn't be able to tell.
Well, if it's sticking out of me,
You
I can probably tell
were
at least
moving.
I'll-
You were moving. You were moving. Hard to tell. Somewhere from like this area.
Yeah, but that's
The
Precisely.
general
Yeah,
direction.
yeah.
So he can
Yeah.
like use Morgan as a meat shield. Even though he's a small, stout dwarf.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you have enough strength, just lift him up.
Yeah.
He's
Great.
wearing full plate.
You move forward. And
I crawl
another
forward.
arrow. Oh, that's not natural. That's rigged. Sorry. It was 14, but 19 to hit.
And do I have my dodge action if I have my shield poised up?
Yeah.
19 to whom?
Morkran.
No ho
That
ho.
doesn't hit.
Yeah. Strikes. You can hear PUM! Directly into the shield. It pierces the shield a bit. You can see the... Is it wooden shield? It is, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
The arrowhead comes through, but stops just in front of your face. And it echoes at the forest. And you manage to get to the tree.
You are huddled there. And I crawl to the next tree.
This one.
Morgan asks, rustling. Are you okay?
I picked the arrow up from the ground and showed it to him. Like, really proud what I've done.
Morgan has never seen anyone be so poised to actually pull an arrow straight from his butt and still be smiling.
You wouldn't be able to tell if I'm smiling, man. Bird.
Well,
But my
Maybe
I
from
can
the
see
eyes.
the smile in your eyes.
My
I can see the
mannerisms
smile
are
in
quite
your
clear.
eyes.
Are the eyes like making?
Diablo is trying to keep an eye on the direction where the arrow came from.
Okay, perception,
Action.
perception, and as you go, 24 to hit.
Disadvantage.
13.
No ho ho.
No. So, an arrow flies. How much?
Perception of 13.
Yeah. You can see, you can pinpoint the almost exact direction, but it's, you cannot see it properly from here, but from this direction where Tiab is.
Tal.
Tal, sorry.
Oh.
Yep.
Diablo.
So it's coming.
From here. Kind
Ah,
of.
from here. Okay.
Yeah. Explains kind of why it can hit almost there.
Oh,
and-
okay, okay.
Yep.
Diablo is yelling that the arrows are coming from the, well, that's the direction, pointing at Tal, basically.
Yes, I have been dodging those for a while.
Morgan
And keep on crawling.
So you go further.
Yeah. I want to see where those arrows are coming.
Okay.
So I start making my way on my stomach, crawling.
Then we are doing something we haven't yet before. Please hold this.
Oh no. We are going off the grid.
Can you lift that?
We are moving battlefield out of the camera view.
You were here. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we repositioned ourselves, basically.
Yeah. The furthermost tree. That one is the tree where the spider legs were.
And I keep on crawling to the next tree.
Yeah.
Because crawling is good when you are getting shot.
Diablo continues crouched behind Morgan, and while they are advancing, he casts mage armor on himself.
I also continue behind Morgan
And Morgan goes forwards with his shield poised.
As you do, another arrow. 18 doesn't hit. Another.
Straight to the shield.
Yeah. Also punctures the shield.
You need a better shield. New shield after this. Can I
Only
see?
builds character for the shield. Have a few arrows.
Can I see anything?
Some movement in the distance.
Some movement.
Around somewhere here.
The last row of trees. Okay.
Morgan will continue his advantage. Or advancement.
Advance.
Okay. Which way?
To the
Yeah.
direction where there is trees and
So
animals.
probably here.
Yeah. Trying to stay behind the trees and my
As we are advancing, we are trying to look in the direction we are advancing towards for any movement.
Okay. Perception. As you look there,
That's not 20.
Oh!
as you look there, there's a form shifting 50 feet away from you, between the trees. And as Morkran takes his first step behind the last tree, stop! I'm going to puncture your friend if you continue.
Does everyone hear this?
Yeah, it goes through the forest.
Well, we will make sure that's the last thing you will ever puncture.
That's a bold statement.
Can you somehow indicate in the battle map where I saw the movement?
Yep. Around further from here.
Okay.
Can you shift all of those trees that way? I mean,
You mean how? You want to make
like this. Further like that, and is that your final answer?
Well, I don't have. That's my final answer. Say something.
you leave him here and we'll spare your life.
I'm not gonna,
I know
I'm
we-
not gonna say it.
I know you are hurt. We know you are hurt, and we will hurt you if you hurt Kamos. Because he can take one puncture, maybe two.
Hopefully.
And the bird. How about your friend?
I'm really shocked. Yet I cannot answer. Can't talk.
I'm too far away to start to whisper anything to rustling leaves. Even though I want to.
Just desperate. Looking around.
Does he have your friend?
No.
Ooh, and I show the pipe. You show what?
The pipe.
Ah, the pipe.
The pipe you collected from the one of the chests,
Yes.
the hut.
So that's your friend's pipe?
Not.
Looks good.
Not. Take the pipe back.
Morgan is almost not giving it back.
We still don't have your money, so it's either your life against for those of our friends.
A trade can be made.
Can or can't?
Can.
Let's see what you got to offer.
My hut. Back.
The hut in the forest.
The one you didn't burn.
Yeah, that one.
Only so these guys can hear I imitate the small explosion. Look a bit desperate.
Oh yeah, that's hot. Yeah.
Yeah. I look at others behind the tree and like, well, I don't know.
We can figure something else up for the dwarves. But I would more rather puncture that piece of meat in the ground.
The dwarves can stay.
I don't think they are quite willing because you killed half of their friends, a third of their friends. Or are you going to employ them? Start selling that moon juice you have been brewing?
Exactly.
Oh.
They are good workers.
Good workers, okay.
Delivering moon juice is a pretty good gig.
What did it? Zebra is talking to Morgan. Did he kill like 5 of them already?
Yes.
I would imagine the dwarves will not be thrilled.
Yes, but what I know about dwarves, you are not the kind of forgiving kind of type. Since you've been raving all the time about the goddamn Calidrons and ripping them limb by limb.
That's true, but I don't think our race has much options. Really. It's better than slavery. Though it might actually be kind of slavery.
I have no idea what these guys are talking about.
So is that your final answer?
I think it depends about you. You are the spokesman for the dwarves. Are you?
Grand Fireforge! And more grand charges.
Oh, you motherfucker! Oh, you motherfucker!
The master moon juice.
Okay. So, Josh, how about the others?
You go ape shit. I'm like, oh
Well,
fuck.
it's time to take the flask away. It's water skimming out of my pocket, so it's ready. I don't know where it usually is, but I want it to be handy. Even I have to use it later, I think. I ready my water skin.
Or what?
To be at hand when I need it.
I prepare my battle axe, a shield.
Okay.
Oh shit.
As you
Fuck.
rush forward a bit further,
As Morgan charges, Gabriel first looks behind that Morgan has just charged off, and then he casts Gust behind him to give him extra speed.
Oh.
okay.
One medium or smaller creature that you choose must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed up to 5 feet away from you. But if he fails the check on purpose, he will get pushed 5 feet away from me.
Yeah, you have
Can I
to.
make it like a successful kind of jump thingy?
You wouldn't know that it's happening, so just throw it.
Fail.
12.
It's
Fail.
14. You need to succeed, so you fail on the check.
So you
So you get
fly
pushed 5
forward.
feet away from me.
Okay, great. As you go,
It was a saving throw.
Yes.
Oh, then it's more than +5. It's actually +7.
So it's
On what?
15.
then you succeed.
okay.
Okay.
Then you get about that far. In front of you, you can see a 6-limbed Trider holding its two-handed sword at Kamos' neck, ready to pierce.
I will try to throw him at the weapon with my hand axe.
As you start doing so,
You stupid.
natural 20.
Kamos dies.
Just a moment.
Please. No Pierce Kamos. Too late.
This is what happens when you go fishing.
Just a moment. So it's okay, good to know.
Oh heck.
Yeah. So, pushes its sword into Kamos' neck, just slowly looking at you, and you do your action. The sword goes this deep already, piercing the throat. And we go into combat, I believe.
Oh
Yeah.
Kamos is not conscious.
It's not conscious.
Not conscious.
He cannot yell for help.
So, you do what?
Probably
I tried to-
initiative. I don't know.
Yeah, so So we throw initiatives or...
Yeah,
I get
initiatives, but you met your action ready, so...
Yeah.
So she's.
So-
Are you hurling axes or something?
Yeah, I threw a hand axe.
Ah,
The
okay.
hit roll was 11.
Okay. No, no cigar. So,
21.
yep.
3. 18.
Ooh, nice.
Oh yeah, what was my bonus? 4.
What?
Great.
Diabras was preoccupied boosting dwarves.
Okay. I had to check something as we go. Did you attack? Oh yeah, you did it. It missed. Just a moment. Okay. Then it would be Tom.
I probably
You
heard
have to get
and
up.
saw
You have to get
Kamos.
up. Half of your movement.
Nope. 5 feet.
Okay.
I'm a fucking athletic.
Nice.
So I can move 30 plus more if I dash. But I go 30. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably can see him
Yeah.
and shoot him.
Okay.
See and shoot. How far is he? Now.
Just a moment.
About. Is it more than 30?
Wait.
What?
This is.
Huh.
This is 30.
No way! I can shoot. I can shoot, but I can use any nasty business on it. So 20 to hit,
Hits just about.
and it's 7 damage.
7 points of damage. Okay. Yeah.
And that's my turn. Yep,
That's your turn.
that's my turn.
Then it's my turn.
Kamos kebab.
19 to hit. It's okay. Pierces the sword even further. And oh wait.
Oh no. Goes a snack.
Pierces the sword even further.
Oi. How can he? No.
I have to check Kamos' AC. It's and pierces the sword all the way to the ground as you hear some rustling leaves behind the neck.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
He did.
Kamos lets out a spits out quite a lot of blood.
You stupid dwarf.
Okay.
It's on you!
Then, next up would be...
Guess I'll die.
Russell.
Oh.
Yeah, very nice. So, I move beyond the trees. So, it's the spire. The thingy is like what, 60 feet away? 50.
About is 60.
Yeah,
50,
just
50 to 55.
Yeah.
Oh, very good. So I can cast Ice Knife.
Cast what?
That's why I have the water skin.
Oh.
Cast Ice Knife, which requires me to have some water.
Oh. Hence the water.
Yes.
Do you have
Okay.
a...
So you create a shard of ice.
Yes.
Yeah.
I create a
Okay.
shard of ice and
Yeah.
clean it.
Great.
So wait. Yeah. Yeah. So wait. Alright. Those are bells. It's this one. So. It's the first level spell.
You cast it, but you can cast it as second level spell. if you want.
Oh wait, that's right. Okay, I cast it as a second level. Never mind.
So you get more.
How much?
More juice.
Yes.
So I throw hits.
Yes.
Plus 5. Damn it. So it's 9. 11. Can't count.
11 to hit.
11 to hit.
Oh.
11 to hit. Just a moment, I have to read something. Okay, I'm going to have to throw something here.
Is it because you are holding some?
That would be... and... Ooh! Ooh!
Oh, snap.
No, it will... yeah, ooh. Okay. As you open the kind of the water bottle, spill out some water out from it as it flies forward. You make a gesture and it kind of mid-air turns into shards of ice and starts rapidly moving towards the target, and they all just miss. They explode to the tree behind them. Great. Anything else?
Oh well.
Oh hell, well.
Oh hell. No, don't think.
Yeah, nothing.
Well, can I move back to the tree? Behind the tree?
Yeah.
Yes.
You still
I
have
will
some
keep
movement.
happy.
Okay, next up. Morkran.
Do I have 25 feet to the driver? Or the master moon?
Yes.
Yep.
Then I will charge at him.
Okay. Drider still sword pierced through Kamos' neck.
I will hit him with my battle axe.
Do so.
Come on. 10.
Nope.
I will use my battle surge.
Action surge.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
Well, anyway.
15.
15 to hit?
Yep.
Nope.
Then I will just growl at him. And that's my turn.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if nothing else, Tiab.
Tiabar would like to move as far forward as possible towards the rider.
Do you need a line of sight?
Yes.
That's
Somewhere on,
30.
yeah, somewhere on there. Yeah. And I would like to cast Magic Missile as a second level spell at him.
Okay.
$15 damage.
15 damage. Good to know. Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Great. New round.
In that case, I get a bit closer. Yeah, it's in range. And use my bow to attack, and my bonus action to activate Planar Warrior. Now, first I do the Planar Warrior. I choose a creature within 30 feet. Ooh, that's nice. 25.
25 to hit.
Yeah.
Does.
And damage is 13 force damage.
13.
Force. Yes.
Okay. That's all.
And I use the rest of my movement to go there.
Okay. Great. Next up would be me. As the Trider gets kind of on its two backmost feet, just once more, almost 5 meters tall at this pose, just drops the two-handed sword on Kamos's chest.
That's good. That's gonna be difficult to deal.
Kamos is going to take 2 failures on death saving throw. Sword latches into the chest, and second attack would be just ramming the sword sideways as it bends, snapping Kamos in half, just breaking him into 2 pieces. And
Impossible to recover.
Kamos takes his last breath.
Oh yeah.
And with the last swing, strikes you, Morkran. That doesn't hit. 16 to hit.
Nope.
Great. Kamos dead in front of you. No saving at this point. Yeah. That would be my turn.
Told you so, fools!
And the bird. You're up.
Okay. Well, let's try this again. Advance to, well, side to Tiabar. And let's do another Ice Knight. Wait, what is... Why is this die?
It's my shittiest die.
Yes, it
You
is.
had to take
10.
that one.
10 to
10
hit.
to hit.
Yeah, no. Same thing. Actually one eye shard just flies past the creature. Great.
Yeah, sure. I don't think I can do anything else. That's my turn.
Okay. Morkran.
You are so dead now.
And I will hit him with my power.
Great.
At least try to
At
hit.
least try to hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
26 to hit.
Just hits.
Hits. No. It's 20.
And as I hit, I will use trip attack.
Trip attack.
And
Okay.
it's strength saving throw against DC 15.
DC 15. Okay. Ooh. $20.
So he doesn't fall down, but I do. Oh no. 14 damage. I threw a 1 from D8. Thanks.
Wow.
Thanks, Budama.
So it was 14 damage.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, looks quite damaged. Great. That's it.
And that's my turn, yeah.
Okay. Tia.
Diablo advances further. That's good.
That is good.
And casts Magic Missile again, but this time as a first level spell.
Yeah.
And that would be 12 damage.
12 points of damage. That would
Didn't
make
you
it-
do the same with second level spell? 12?
No, I did 15.
Oh yeah.
Just a bit more. Makes the difference.
Just a bit more.
Yeah. Okay. Looks really hurt. 2. Was it 2?
Three.
How many? 3. Yeah, 3.
3.
Kind of like glowing dark missiles just strike through the creature from its lower back, one from this chest. Looks seriously hurt. Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Tal, you're up. Check something.
Yeah. I'm gonna run behind the creature, dropping my bow and stabbing it with my sword.
Do so.
Probably get a good nice.
From that you get advantage.
I was counting on that. Well, fuck me. Do you wanna see double ones?
Oh.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So,
And those ones.
So I'm
It's
not
too
the
big
only
to hit anything else with my sword. Oh, I hope.
okay, so you hit it with the sword.
Yeah,
Great.
5 feet range.
Yeah. You take a swing. The sword kind of detaches from your hand and just flies next to Kamos. Hits it.
fuck.
Yeah. It's deep, Kamos.
Hits, but
It
Well.
went to the part that was split.
yeah. Yeah, coming late to the battlefield, it looks like one aggressive throw has cut Kamos in half.
Yep.
So Kamos's AC has increased because he's
Yeah. He's in two parts. He's tiny now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, that ends my pitiful turn.
Okay, it's my turn. I'm going to take a leave.
Morgi, do something.
Do you hit?
I will grapple.
You will crabble. I don't think you can crabble with.
It's not. You can't.
Yeah.
Is it an attack?
It's a weapon attack. If you are not a grappler, I don't think you can use it as an.
Yeah, I think you
Reaction.
just have
You
to.
can use grapple as an attack, but yeah, I'm not sure how that. Well, DM rules, so.
Just a moment.
Grab the butt.
Do I
Yeah.
have time to
But you can
take
If
a
you have
dagger from my
multi-attack,
belt
you can
and
end one of
slash?
those attack.
What's it called? Not surprise attack, but
What is an opportunity?
attack
Opportunity.
opportunity?
I'm not sure.
just a moment, people.
Viittaa consultable.
The writings.
One melee attack against the provoking
Yeah.
creature.
It requires to use the attack action, and opportunity attack is not an attack action directly. Right?
Yeah, it's a reaction.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm going to attack him.
Okay, great.
Can I do the same? I have a dagger on my
Yeah,
belt.
yeah.
24.
Hits.
Or is it?
And I can probably use my maneuvers.
Nope.
Not during that one.
When you hit with a weapon attack, it starts like that, my maneuvers.
Yeah, and just talked about the opportunity attack, and you can make a weapon attack.
No, it's a melee.
A
Just
melee
one.
attack.
So I can't use my
Your
weapon.
reaction is a melee attack.
Yeah, just punch.
One melee attack against provoking
Right,
creature.
right.
Just a moment.
Well, I would like to use a maneuver, but it's totally up to DM.
Because a reaction is shorter than an attack action. I think your maneuvers count more as an attack action than reaction.
I would say that you can. I have to check it later, but if you go raw, I think you can.
Yeah. Well, I will try to do a trip attack.
Trip attack. Okay.
It was the strength save against 15 DC.
Okay. How much DC?
15.
Strength.
Yep.
Doesn't succeed. So it trips.
Yep. So it's prone now.
Okay, so I would have to get up, and you would get an.
So anyway,
I
once
advantage.
he tried, I stabbed with a dagger, 20 to hit.
Okay, it's
1d. Oh, I need a d4. Where's my d4? There's my d4.
so small dice.
And I did 11 damage.
10 damage.
Okay. 11 and 10.
10.
Okay. As the creature with its last strength, tries to, "Oh, you fools!" runs away, and you take a swing, cut one of its legs away. It trips, and you. How do you kill the creature?
As it tumbles down, I'll find an opening in its abdomen and just stab it and twist.
As you go, okay, you kind of make a slashing attack, and all the way from lower abdomen to the lower chest, the creature almost splits in half, but just makes a kind of a hinge of itself, and just lays down dead.
I keep on stabbing.
Morgan joins.
You motherfucker!
I will especially smash its head with everything, boots and axe.
Yeah.
And is Kamos underneath it, or?
Kamos is in one same pile. So, the combat ends.
Kamos.
Kamos.
Goes to.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kepler goes to check on Kamos, but by your description, I think he's quite dead.
Yeah. The Trider creature.
Morgan tries to gather the pieces together.
Okay. You had to lift the creature first. You kind of roll it away from the top of Kamos, and this side is quite sad. Kamos split in half, head almost cut away, like a deep, all the way through, piercing wound from the neck to the ground.
Deba ponders the sight and interesting. He must have truly been from this plane since he's disappeared.
Oh yeah, I joined the gang. Treasures far away.
Yeah.
I look at the creature, I look at the grunt and go, death from probably natural causes. and not to really like in respectful manner.
I drop down to my knees and just. Why? Why did you have to charge it? Morgan, you bastard!
You told me to.
I did not!
That's entirely on you, Morgan.
You were supposed to decide if those dwarves of yours can work for the creature, not run to it and.
Well, paying no heed to the people's conversation, and I search the body for some clue. Not the spider. Yeah, the spider.
Directly goes into Kamos' body and starts looting. Yeah. What a good bird does. So, investigation, please. So, continue your discussion meanwhile.
I was trying to save Kamos.
We could have at least tried to get him to like sort of safety before charging. I think attacking him was in the as a possibility along, but we could have waited for a bit longer to try to like at least to appear to make some kind of bargain. I could have tried to like conjure something up to fool him.
Well, you should have said that before.
So I barely had a chance before you charged.
I get 20.
Yeah, that's right now.
He was going to kill Kamos. I had to move.
Well, now he certainly did.
He was ready to make a trade for the hut. with the dwarves working for him. And he would have
As
given...
slaves.
You don't know that.
You said it yourself. Or at least implied.
And now we don't know anything about Rustling Leaves' friend, because the creature is dead. Your actions probably cost 2 lives. Are you happy as a warrior?
And more can go.
Moron.
Back to searching.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I tried my best to save Kamos and the bird's friend.
well, you can probably say sorry to him in the afterlife when you eventually get there,
I will.
if there is such a thing. I don't think so. I would really like to. There were ponders about Kamos, and I really would like to study him, but out of sheer respect, I will not. I think we should just bury him here. I don't think he. At least we didn't know of him having any family. But on the other hand, I would really like to study this spider creature here. And several sort of pockets about Kamos for a while, and goes with Rustling Leaves to inspect the rider
Okay.
and starts making notes on this bizarre thing.
I'll gather what's left from Kamos and take him a little bit to the side.
Yeah, you have to drag 2 separate parts to do so. Cut from the kind of a upper chest. The rest of the torso, kind of below this point, is intact. And
Morgan fetches his battle hand axe and starts to dig a grave with his bare hand.
as you do so, as the of you looking into the Drider creature, you distinguish quite a lot of familiarities you have noticed in the Gisher family, Nesrul and Denrul. And well, something has disformed on this creature, most definitely, considering that it has huge kind of spider torso attached into it. No idea how that happened, though.
It's the first time I've noticed this.
Yeah, but besides from that, looks like your typical drow.
Okay.
Rustling Leaves, you search the corpse as Diab is searching for some clues or hints or whatever. You find a little brown leather book.
Can I read it?
What languages do you know?
I know. I remember I know Druidish. Oh, what language?
You understand?
Auran, Common and Elvish.
What was the first one?
Auran.
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 Okay.
Language of the wind. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. I will get to you later on with that. As the search and grave digging ensues, the fire reaches you that has been spreading slowly through the forest. It kind of swipes just through you, no harm caused, but kind of gives the hellish atmosphere around you as far as your eyes can see, just to remind about the reddish or red skin Kamos had.
I go to the Morgran and offer him some water and add him to the stove.
Morgan gladly accepts the water and silently takes also the pat on the shoulder and continues speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but sort of takes in the scenery, and after some pondering, says, at least the send-off is sort of fitting for Kraus.
I look at Diabra and go, I agree. More Kraus.
Turns around towards us and it's like,
Okay. Crave complete. Search done of the corpse. Investigation done of the corpse. As you lay Kamsa's 2 body parts into the grave, is there anything you want to say or do?
Morgan puts his chin at his chest and says,
I'm sorry. I truly am. I thought that earlier some friends that I lost would be the last ones, but it seemed I'm destined to lose them all. That's my fault. I will try to do better next time. I'm sorry. You were a good friend. Then I'm silent.
I gust some wind, rustling the leaves, a small tornado, sending them to heaven.
Okay.
Kamos stands beside the grave for a moment. Just a moment. Check the.
Oh yeah, I kind of step away from the people because I realize that I'm not a part of this group. So a bit further away to leave them to pay them respect.
Yeah, after a while, Deborah speaks in Abyssal, saying, "This is what you get when you don't come to the sessions. You die." And I really hope no one else speaks Abyssal in this group.
Nope. Well, I think I'll speak in Sylvan, language of the forest and the Fae. Even though we didn't know each other for long, I started to consider you as a good traveling companion and almost a friend.
Almost a friend.
Let this forest bed be your last resting place, and may the Faye guide you to a better place. And few notes on my pan flute. I don't have a flute here, so I don't start to whistle. I won't start to whistle anything.
Tiluli.
Diluliluli.
Probably Trevor knows that in Elvish funerals you usually play a flute, but you don't have one. You seem to be like making an opportunity, so I conjured a flute for you.
I have a pan flute.
He doesn't have it physically here.
Yeah, I don't have one here,
Okay.
but I have one with me.
Never mind then. Yeah, never mind then.
The forest on fire around you. You finally put some dirt on Kamos's split body and lay him to the rest. What do you do next?
Well, this was a waste of a trip.
So we have no clues. One party member down permanently. And the spider creature didn't seem to have much clues either. Did you find something on his body? Possibly?
Show the book.
Mind if I take a look at it?
I'm not sure. Did I have the time to look at it myself?
You looked into it while people were giving their speeches to Kamos, and it's in common. You know common, right?
Okay.
You do not know the handwriting, but it speaks about the plants and the woods and rocks and animals in the forest, how they are good friends, serving to the all-being, the forest itself. As you go further in the book, you get some resemblance from that it could be one of your friends. And in the last few pages, there are few words. I just met an interesting fella. I will try to guide him as well as I can. Hopefully he'll fly one day.
That's time for that. So,
Nothing else.
I show the last pages, pointed myself. No, not in a happy manner. Sad.
Was there any clues of his or hers whereabouts?
Well, from the book, doesn't seem so.
Hmm?
Doesn't seem so from the book.
Not really.
Yeah.
Okay.
No idea.
Before we leave Kamos' grave, Trevor digs into his memories, and now I have the keen mind feature. I just remember everything after the month. How long have we adventured so far? A couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I just look into my mind and remember what the Kamos' grandpa's loot.
What did he do?
No,
I don't know
grandfather's loot.
what it looked like. Looked like.
Loot they look like.
The loot.
Just a moment,
looked
I'll
like.
check.
It was a one rad loot.
Yeah, I just wanna. I should remember what it looks like.
Just a moment.
The specifics don't really matter.
If Tufodime is still listening, could you describe? I believe it was a family loot.
The one that
Yeah,
got-
it fell to the Black Sea. Your typical loot, some just markings around it, some golden marks, some red marks. A bit more stylier than your average.
And you have concentrates really hard and conjures up a miniature version of the loot, only without strings because they are separate objects basically. So it's a miniature copy of the loot without strings and places on the grave.
Yeah, just a moment. As you do that, just a brief moment. I have to dig into something here. Tell me, are you able to create exact copies?
I can create copies of things that I can remember, and Keen Mind Feed gives me a photographic memory for up to months before.
Yes.
So it should be that. But basically, it comes down to semantics about what is a one object.
Yeah,
Is a loot with the strings a one object, or are the strings a different thing?
Yeah. Moment.
Yeah.
Can't find one thing from my notes. It's here, I know it, but I have to find the correct page.
Kamos gonna come. Kamos is gonna come and process the loot. And be able to have a curse this one.
Okay, great. As you conjure up a kind of a almost full-sized loot, it's not as big, but it has some Elvish written all around it, all around the handle, all around the kind of the hole area, whatever you call it, where the sound echoes from.
the body.
Yeah, that.
Oh.
I probably didn't even notice the Elvish writing before, and I would like to take a look at it. What it reads.
Okay.
Ooh, interest. I also look at it.
It reads as if it was a story.
Okay.
One white, as if reflecting moonlight through snow during coldest of winter nights. One warming orange and red, as if eternal lava flows through the shard. One black as the deepest depths of the Black Sea, causing even at a quick glance the weaver to feel death watching you back.
Whoever writes this down, I'm surprised that how much of a loot that even had Elvish on it. And as an OOC thing, can I get this pasted somewhere later?
Yeah, I will copy it.
So I don't have to write it down now. Wait, that's it.
Yep.
And I'm kind of surprised, and I show the almost full-size version to Todd as well, pointing out Elvish.
Okay.
And after I have shown it, Carl and Rasmussen, since he seemed interested, I placed it on the grave and say that we should probably at least get out of this forest fire.
Okay, can you repeat the last part?
So I placed the loot copy on the grave and say to all that we should probably get a move on. Don't know really where, but at least away from this forest fire.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Fire slowly catching to the smaller branches of the trees, not really causing you too much harm, although it's still a bit hard to breathe. You may once again put some down clothes, on your faces and
beard.
beard.
Thank you.
And you travel. Where are you traveling? South, east, northwest. Going north, you know that you are going to reach at some point a larger city. If I remember correctly, I had to check, was it city of Charn? If you go east, you find the western parts of the shallow passage. You are not quite sure what would be west, though. South, you would be finding the dwarven kind of a hut. You left people there. And going even farther to the south, you would find city of Yulop. Where do you want to go?
I say we move back to south.
So we should probably inform the dwarves at the hut that they should be safe for now.
I agree. Also, this spider creature might have traveling towards some. I would assume that he was going to somewhere safe. So if we continue straight up, we might actually end up somewhere where we find the rustling's friend.
Agreeing not.
So you're willing to leave your brethren on their own?
For now, we can return there later. I'm anyways going to leave them when they're safe. And I think they are currently as safe as they would ever.
Safe how? They do not know that we got the creature.
But the creature is dead.
Yeah, but they don't know that. Would you like to live in a fear?
No, I just told you that we could go there later.
A few weeks in a fear, yeah.
Couple of months here and there doesn't make a difference.
But do we have any reason to come back here if we continue north?
Well, as
There was something unsettling in Yulop. I felt something was not right in the city.
I agree. There's everything wrong with all places Calutron.
No, I'm not that comfortable with you and your thirst for revenge. I think it's clouding your judgment at the moment.
Oh, it most definitely is.
Are you sure you don't want to go back to your dwarves and rest and cool down a bit?
No, we need to find the druid that is missing. I owe it to him at least.
I nod at Tal and go cool down a bit. and then you can move.
Okay, well, if that's the best thing that if you think that's the best thing to do, I can go.
Yes.
Yes, I think we should go visit the dwarves and rest up before we head back. Maybe this forest fire has settled when we come back here. Yes, hopefully. And of course, we need to inform the dwarf that there could be a forest fire coming because they have a hut full of explosive booze.
Right. And right at that moment, you hear a loud bang.
Shockwave rips through you.
You see a mushroom cloud rising from the horizon.
No.
Yeah, well, I guess we don't have to go there anymore.
I guess.
Yes, let's go to the...
Let's go to the dwarves. At
Okay.
least some of us care about the dwarves.
You leave Dead Drider, the grave, and head back to the back to south. And by the time you go past the exploded or broken debris on the ground that was once high hundreds of feet in air amongst the trees. You go past it, you find the dwarven hut. Now dwarven hut.
Now dwarven.
Yeah. Forest around this area is also kind of burned, but the buildings seems to be intact, and there are few dwarves kind of putting out some smaller fires here and there.
Hello, we're back. We took care of the monster. Although, took one of our own.
Older lady runs up to you and took one of your friends?
Yes.
Where?
To the afterlife.
I see. Well, we also buried our dead, and the forest fire came after that. But the barrels are intact. Maybe we can get some money out of it. We also find some proving equipment.
I think you will fetch a good price from those. And you probably should continue brewing this. Although be careful. It's pretty dangerous.
Figured as that much. Thank you for your deeds. I'm sorry for your loss, though.
I am too. Have you seen any druids around?
Small pause. Just
I
notices
shuffle closer.
rustling leaves that comes behind you. What's that?
It's a strange bird found in the forests. I think it's looking for its master, a druid.
No, you were gone for a day? No. No druids here. Sorry, little fella.
I'm sorry they have seen no druids.
Shrug. That's right.
But don't worry. If we'll see one, we'll somehow get the message to you.
Hank.
With whose voice?
Just so generic you can tell. It's like heard from a distance.
It can speak?
Few words.
It's,
Mostly it imitates.
Yeah,
Okay.
it imitates people. Or words that he hears.
Say booze. Booze.
I make a noise that sounds like freshly poured beer.
Right. Just shrugs and well,
Runs back.
I mean, nice.
Yes.
But this imitation of me is totally off.
No, not really.
No, it's
That-
quite
that-
accurate.
That was definitely you.
Oh,
And yes,
I don't believe it.
Looks at you. Moron! That's almost right.
See? Not even close.
Okay. You look kind of wary, as do all of us, but take a rest here.
I was about to ask
yeah,
if we
would
could
be
take a rest.
really appreciate it.
Yes, of course.
Hank.
We'll just watch them all tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah. Meanwhile, drink.
Yes, I think we need to raise a glass for Kamos.
Don't drink outside though. The one of us tried to do it during the forest fire and burned his hand
Yeah.
and beard.
Ooh. Exploding sound.
Yeah. Great.
Exploding.
Let's get in. And as you go, there are quite a lot of them still inside, just hammered, drinking.
I thought you were supposed to sell that stuff.
Well, we have to get known to our goods, right?
Oh, yeah, right.
So, as you sleep, drink, rest, do you want to do anything before we skip the night?
Long rest.
Mogran goes a bit to the side and kind of handles the chain around his arm, wondering about life. And
Do you have the
for that,
Do you have the chain on your hand?
yep,
All the
Okay.
time.
I put it in my hand.
Okay. Yeah, do you remember that? I thought it was still in the box that disappears for your bag.
No.
Yeah, okay.
I put it in my hand after the night,
Yep.
at night.
Well, filling the water is one thing, but I'm not sure. Yeah. Filling the rations? Sure.
Well,
And
you need to eat something to refill the ashes from.
yes, do we have any rations?
You would find something. The building was somewhat stacked with booze and drink and water and
And I
Is
can
there
go and
a-
find something.
Is there a brass brazier? Again.
oh right. You find something. Seems to have some kind of herbs ground in it, but gives you oddly familiar taste or smell. It smells pretty much the same as the booze.
Okay.
Do you even need it second time?
Yes, I need
If
to
it-
perform the ritual again to resummon the family.
Yeah, if it dies.
Oh.
Can I find some oak bark?
Oak bark.
Oak bark.
You would.
Nice.
Do you have a
I
spell
get some.
focus?
What?
Do you have a spell focus? That replaces all the materials
Oh, really?
if they are not like set cost some.
But if you go hardcore, you use materials for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
You
course.
have a component pouch.
That's cool.
Yes, I do have a pouch. Wait, do I have both?
Okay, but you find some bark.
Yeah, and Jeb, he has cast the ritual once already, so he kind of knows what he needs, and he sets out into the forest to look for the stuff.
Yeah.
In hopes of I can probably find charcoal because
Yeah.
forest fire,
Yeah.
but I'm trying to look for the herbs needed if they have survived the fire in some miraculous fashion.
You have to dig quite deep as the leaves on the ground are burying the herbs, but you find some. You have 4 hours compared to some
Yeah.
others.
Yeah, I do that, and of course I want to do the longest meditation. But if I have time after finding the materials, I would like to recast, find familiar, and get Teran back the way he used to be.
Okay.
So he is still a FAO.
Yeah. Just pops.
I am delighted.
He will be sleeping already.
Oh. Oh, when I see.
Let's see. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I speak to Teran that we need to be more careful in the future. I don't want to lose you again.
Nuts.
And then I go to meditate.
Mm-hmm. How about others?
So I can also meditate, but if it counts as a long rest, I don't think there's any difference.
So you have 4 hours meditation?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, it's meditate.
So you have 4 hours for long rest.
What?
It is just mentioned the meditation.
I was pretty sure it was somewhere.
Let's
Where I
see.
find it?
Each.
Oh wait, he's not there. That speech. I was pretty sure I had it. Well,
Yeah, Morgan, what are you up to?
okay, yeah.
After I was handling the
Eller-
chain and
eller-
wondering
eller-
about life and life
Change
choices, I
meditate.
go to sleep after that.
Great. Tal.
Just resting
Okay.
and also keeping eye on the forest fire.
Yeah.
Slightly.
Slowly settling. Still going strong, but not that hard. Did you find it?
No.
I think he was mistaken.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
yeah.
think.
Okay, so 8 hours of sleep.
He's 8 hours of error resting.
Yeah. Okay. Morning comes. The dwarven people are quite hangoverish, but still going strong, drinking, doing some tasks at the building. Do you head north?
Morgan is at least outside
doing his practice moves, all packed and ready to go.
Yes.
The terror comes out with his staff, calls Teram from a nearby tree, and is ready to go as well.
If I have not seen the ram already, I'm really happy to see the owl again. Going, "Woo, woo," good.
Looks at you.
Mimics the owl's movements a bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You start heading north. Right.
I think we have reason to go in any other direction. Or
Okay.
do we?
No, I think we should still try to find his friend, possible.
Also, when we first came to this place, they attacked us from the west.
No, that was from the north because the entrance was that way. You came that way, which
Oh,
was
okay,
south.
okay.
Yeah.
In that case, north.
North it is.
Even though it's like finding a needle in a haystack, couldn't your... I mean, as a Talvaner, I asked Diab that can Teram track any scent?
Well, he's not that good at it, I think.
I would say
It's an owl.
I would say no.
Yeah, because owls are mostly vision based.
Yeah.
Vision and hearing based, so smells are kinda off the mark at this point. If you had mentioned this earlier, I could have probably summoned a familiar in some sort of different form, but it's all for now.
Yeah, and because of the fire, I doubt there is any scent left, but
Yeah.
there was
Correct.
stuff
correct
from
as
the coffin.
All will be good for now.
Haha. Well, who's the most luckiest?
What?
Who's the most luckiest amongst us? Because I have no way of tracking now that the forest has been burned.
I think we should try to find the place where we killed the rider yesterday, and start searching from there. And I would like to have Teram flying above us, trying to spot anything of interest, but he should be within communication range to me.
Okay.
I have no better idea.
So we shall head towards the Rider Coast.
Okay. You head there. Just before you leave, the seems to be the dwarvish people leader currently at this point. Thank you for all. Come back when you can.
You be good.
Oh, we will.
Oh, welcome.
Still a bit unsure if this is legal, but considering, but I think we'll manage.
Don't drink it all and don't get caught.
Did you see how many barrels are there?
if you're anything like Morgan, you like to drink. And that's too much.
Okay. Bye. Sets back in.
Like,
Yeah.
go now. We don't need you anymore.
Okay.
I believe that.
Takes a while. You find the spider corpse a bit burned at this point. Find Kamos' grave. Heading more north. Some more forest fire. And as you enter off, I think this is a good place to end tonight's episode.
Whoa, wee.
Oh damn.
Hey.
Okay, first took 16 episodes to get someone killed. Great.
That's a good feat though.
Yeah.
How long did it last in our last day?
Five
5?
games?
No, it
No.
It was more.
I think the first one to not die but leave was my barbarian.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, true, yeah.
Shum. One went off.
Yeah.
But after that it was downhill. But,
Yeah.
everybody died.
Yeah.
Like
When
people
we-
falling like a haystack. Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, great. I had such fun. Thanks again for visiting us, Roope.
He's a joy.
Right. I'm not sure. Are you still coming the week after? We are not going to play next week, but there's still a chance.
This is gonna be a week after.
Yeah.
If we leave it on Monday after the Osar.
Oh.
It will be quite hangoverish. But
Hey, yeah. It's gonna be Monday after Ilosar. That's gonna be.
gee,
tough.
guys.
And most likely I won't be here.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be
Yes.
here.
Yeah, I could be here actually.
There.
Oh, come here and
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna have to check. It might be actually fun. Yeah, because I'm gonna be in anyways. Just keep it one day forward.
yeah, let's figure it out. But anyways,
Yeah.
follow our Twitter at Forgotten Roles. Please turn into subscription on Twitch and follows to get some news and when we are going live. And well, next week we are not playing, but the week after I guess we are trying to, at least.
Yes.
Yeah, so 1 week's break. Great.
Sure.
We'll
Have a-
see you in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Have a drink for Kamos. Sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry, Kamos.
Oh.
Pepperinos. Pepperinos.
It was the rider.
Yeah, it wasn't you.
Yeah.
It was me.
At all.
I tried to save you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn triders, man.
Yeah. Great fun. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.